261 companies with a total electricity demand in excess of 278 terawatt hours, equivalent to Australia, committed to consume renewable energy or RE by the end of 2020. They purchased 23.7 gigawatts of RE through long-term contracts in 2020. This trend is a result of internal sustainability commitments as well as external factors like rising cost of conventional electricity, government policies that mandate them to procure RE, shareholder pressure, and so on. Consumers can either invest in their own RE source or sign a procurement contract with an investor who owns such a plant. Green tariffs offered by DISCOMs or utilities offer the best of both models and are increasingly popular. Green tariffs were successful in United States of America and several European countries, even though these products may typically require the buyer to pay a premium price. In India, commercial and industrial consumers typically pay higher electricity tariffs to subsidize agricultural and residential consumers. Hence, DISCOMs cannot let go of them to third-party sellers or offer them RE directly without a premium. Premium-based green tariffs were not successful in Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. However, drastically declining RE prices bring new opportunities. DISCOMs can invest in rooftop solar plants on consumer premises to offer electricity at a price that is attractive in short term and viable in long term. This way, they can also save on transmission and distribution losses. Detailed consultations with consumers help design better green tariffs on parameters like rate, tenure, price certainty, etc. DISCOMs can also look at retiring old and inefficient coal or gas PPAs and investing in decentralized solar pumps to reduce operating costs and burden of agricultural subsidies respectively. Doing so can reduce cost, retain consumers, and transition to renewable energy.